A blast at a beverage plant. A 4,000-gallon boiler exploded at Whitlock Packaging in Lakeland. And News Channel 8's Holly Bounds joins us now live outside the plant. Holly, the good news here is that no one was hurt.
Good afternoon to you, Gail. One of the officials here calls it a blessing, and a lot of people are simply amazed by that. A lot of folks around the Lakeland area know this is the old juice bowl plant. Well, let's take a look right now at what's happening. Repairs are underway to hopefully get these nearly 150 employees back to work soon. A huge boiler this morning filled with steam crashed through the wall, sending it very close to the road. Witnesses say it shot out like a rocket.
911, what is your emergency? There was an explosion across the street from our office.
First came the shaking.
It was like a furnace, the banging metal, just the bang, bang, bang.
Then the sounds.
It was just awful, god-awful loud.
Finally, the fear that this was it.
I was fearful. I almost thought I was going to die. It was coming right at me.
It happened so fast. A boiler at Whitlock Packaging filled with about 2,000 pounds of steam blew up before their eyes while driving to work Tuesday.
There was so much smoke and steam that you couldn't see through it. You know what I mean?
Across the street, Lisa Armlin watched some of the 90 workers inside the beverage plant run to safety. Around 8 in the morning, workers are typically passing right through this area where it happened. So the fact that no one was injured is nearly unbelievable.
I think that miracles still happen all the time, and that's definitely one of them.
Christine Hobbs' car took a beating with the debris that came from the explosion. Her coworker watched as pieces of metal flew toward them.
One piece of metal started turning into 20 and 30 pieces of metal.
The incident briefly shut down the section of Bartow Road, and mid-afternoon, a crane lifted the boiler off the railroad tracks where it landed. Meanwhile, responders are trying to figure out what caused one of the 3 boilers to burst. Is there fear that this could happen to those other 2?
Well, we know that there's steam built up in one of them, and that's the whole issue. We're letting that steam cool so we can get inside.
And back here live at the plant, now that the boiler is off the tracks, CSX is working to inspect what kind of repairs, if any, need to be made out here to the tracks.
We already mentioned amazing no injuries, but from the looks of it, those workers are going to be out of work for a little while.
I know, Gail. I spoke with the Human Resources Director, and he says there is a lot of assessing to be made, as you might imagine from the looks of that video. And he says that they have all the contact information of every single employee, and they vow to keep in contact with them and let them know as the situation develops.
Yeah, tough time for them, though. All right, Holly, thank you.